Drama City Productions presents.
What's up, party people? You are listening to Conversations with Paycheck and Red,
an inappropriate comedy podcast.
Have you ever taken a photo of your own butthole?
Do you enjoy the smell of hot dog water?
Do you have random conversations about dildos?
Well, this is the podcast for you.
Just two good old boys having no-holds-barred conversations.
All while laughing inappropriately.
Oh, hell. Paycheck and Red have gotten themselves into another inappropriate conversation. Let's listen and see how they get out of this one.
3, 2, 1.
What's up, party people? You've stumbled across another episode of Conversations with Paycheck and Red. And this week, we've got a special treat lined up for all you motherfuckers out there in podcast land. We're going to let y'all in the back door of our creative process. How we operate over here at Conversations with Paycheck and Red. The one thing that started this whole shit is phone calls with Paycheck and Red. This is raw, unfiltered, unadulterated CWPR. So if you are easily offended, or just a regular old stick in the mud, now is your last chance to move along.
Hey, yo, what up, my man? Bucko?
What's up, Nilgo?
No? What did you want me to call you about?
Well, I'm just sitting here painting my little heart's content, and I had not an idea, but just a realization.
That's cute.
A realization.
That's an idea or a realization?
I said not an idea, not really an idea, but a realization.
Oh, that's cute. I want you to leave all that to me, okay, buddy? You leave that to me.
I'm just trying to get on the same page, I reckon. I just had a realization. That's all.
All right.
Would you like to hear about it, or you want to keep running your mouth?
I'd like to do a little of both, to be honest with you.
All right. So,
all right. Well,
I know with Brandon.
oh, Lord, it's never good when you start off with the sigh.
Oh no! If you shut the hell up,
that's a nervous tick you got. That's a little habit I found. You do that often.
So like with Brandon, when we talked about like numerous things in one episode.
Yeah.
You're not gonna like. All right, we're gonna be talking about manscaping first. And then you talk about that for a few minutes, and all right, now on to nipples. You're not going to...
No.
You just seamlessly run through everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would like them to know in the beginning of the show, and if we continue to do this, maybe even put it in, our so everybody knows that it's going to be like a rapid fire, like we talk about multiple topics in one episode.
All right. Well, why not just make it? Why not just make it natural and just talk about those 3 or 4 things naturally in the conversation without bringing it up? And then in the show notes, when I publish the episodes, I'll just put, all right, today the boys are talking about everything from blah, blah, blah to blah, blah, blah. And just
but do people listen? Do people read that?
Yeah.
I don't read that garbage. I go right to the podcast.
That's because you don't know how to podcast. That's why.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's a flaw I have. I'm not proud of, man. I'm not proud of it.
Well, not really. You don't know how to podcast. You don't know how to listen to podcasts.
Yeah. Well, I'm over here shooting guns and riding motorcycles. You know what I mean? I don't have time to play D&D with other podcast communities.
Nobody's playing D&D. I said podcast, listening to podcast. Nobody's playing D&D.
Yeah.
Is that like a fantasy?
I know, man.
Is that a fantasy you have?
I was trying to be humorous.
Okay. It sounds like your humor.
Let me guess.
It sounds like your humor is translating into truth.
Sounds like what?
Your humor is translating into truth.
In the trees? Yeah, I am hitting the wire nut right now.
I said into truth.
I know. Well, I know how to push them buttons, boy. I know how to get you. I know how to get you fired up. We gonna get you fired up this weekend.
I'm just trying to. I'm working by myself today. Nobody here but me. I'm just,
Right. So you're. No, but you don't have anybody to talk to. You don't have any friends.
Yeah.
So you call your only. You call the only friend that you know. Always answers your phone calls.
Not always. Not always.
Most of the time. Yeah, a majority of them.
I'd say 80%.
No, dude, at least 82.5.
Yeah, you're right. I'll give you 83%. I just got lost in my own head thinking about, this weekend and the new setups we get ready to have and how badass it's going to be.
Yeah.
What topic we're going to be talking? What topic we're going to be talking about to present this wonderful fucking podcast equipment that we've got now?
I say that when we start talking about this episode, I say we make it a point to have a conversation about it. But let's try this. Let's try something, man. Let's just have like a rapid fire, say these things, talk it out loud, be transparent, be natural, you know what I mean? Explain the process.
We can't tell
we have entirely, excuse me. We have so many cool things to talk about that we can't wait to spread them out between 5 or 6 episodes. So we're going to give you about 5 or 6 of them today on today's episode. You know what I mean? That's got to do, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on Instagram right now? Yo, what up, Graham? We have entirely way too many things going on and way too many episodes that we sitting on that we just couldn't possibly wait to put them out one by one. So we're going to put them all together just for all you badass, loyal motherfuckers. Info!
I'm just curious of what kind of graphic you get ready to put with that book you just read.
I'm going to find some Google image shit, you know what I mean, like everybody else does. I lost my graphic guy. He retired on the Instagram, so Google image it is.
There's a rule and a stipulation to posting Instagram Google images, right?
Yeah, what I'll probably do is think about the picture that I want to upload, but then get a piece of paper and a photo of that piece of paper. Just be boom, there you go. Problem solved.
Uh-huh.
We'll call them paper graphics. Maybe even sell them. Shit. Put them on Patreon.
Paper. That's called a drawing.
Excuse me?
I said a paper graphic is called a drawing. They already
Yeah,
got,
no, but
they already got a name for that.
It's the what?
There's already a name for that. It's called a drawing.
Yeah, but we're not talking about a drawing. We're talking about a photo of a drawing.
This motherfucker thinks.
Big difference.
This motherfucker thinks
Big difference.
he invented a word.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Paper graphics.
Digital paper. But I'm not gonna half-ass it, bro. I'm not gonna leave any white background. You know, when you color back in the day, coloring books, people only concentrate on the Mickey Mouse. They don't do anything in the background. You know what I mean? I'll be all up in the background with it. Feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
I might even paint it with my dick.
Are you using actual Crayola crayons or using the Dollar General brand?
No, I'll probably use color pencil.
Gotta be Crayola though, dog. Can't use that generic shit.
No, that ain't. I got the high dollar shit.
We only use quality.
You got the
shit.
shit that you got to buy. Yeah, matter of fact,
We only
I
use.
got the shit that you got to buy. Excuse me.
You cut me
Holy
off, motherfucker.
shit. I don't like the way you said motherfucker, bro.
Muffhuggers. Muffhugger. How you want me to say it?
Well, I appreciate you pulling the mic away from your face when you yelled that dumb shit.
I didn't really pull the mic away from my face.
Anyway, where was I? See?
Something about Dog
Lost the
General
pencil,
Crayola
man.
crayons or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I got color pencils that you can't get from Walmart and shit like that. You got to go to an arts and crafts.
Oh, you got them shits from a Hobby Lobby then,
My
right?
chain. No, I've never stepped foot in a Hobby Lobby.
Where'd you get these magnificent colored pencils at? I want to see some bomb ass drawings coming from you now. You're chopping it up.
Yeah, you got it. That's gonna be my first Instagram post. I'm gonna write the word "bam," then exclamation mark, and color it.
You're gonna write the word "bam" in colors.
Yep, and then I'm gonna write the word "gram," so it'll be like "bam, gram." Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? I had to try to remember the lyrics because I really don't know that song. I'm thinking it was something about telling a friend. Paycheck's back, paycheck's back, paycheck's back, paycheck's back.
Yeah, you overdid that. You should just left it alone.
I'm like, news brief, headline news. You're looking at the newest Instagram manager on the Instagram team, on heading up the Instagram team, Johnny Muffhugging Paycheck in the building. I'm in the building.
You said Instagram manager.
Oh, is that not? Oh no, account manager. I'm the account manager for the CWPR network.
Oh, we got a network.
Podcast.
We got a network now.
Yeah, we're networking.
CWPR.
So I got this. I got this thing that I'm working on. It's about a truck driver, and he's yelling at the other truck driver. Like they're backed in a door and they're side beside each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing like different outfits and different views. You know what I mean? Of course, left and right. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's gonna be pretty dope. I'm excited about it.
You doing this all while you're in your truck?
Yeah. I'm gonna finish it up this evening. But see, now it would be a lot easier if I had some sort of editing program. That way I can, I don't have to do them side by side, like hitting pause and then hit record. Like right now, I start scene one.
Okay.
And then I pause. Hey, hold on a minute, alright?
Yep.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Johnny Paycheck coming at you from the dirty Duval. It's a great day here in the Sunshine State, so I wanted to jump on and tell you to quit wasting time going to smoke shops and jiffy stores to get your smoking materials. Enjoy your day and have that shit sent right to your house. Keep it simple, stoner. Stop spending all your De Niro, Scratch, Skrilla, whatever you call it, on all that shit too, and go to dollarblazeclub.com and use promo code CWPR25 and get 25% off. That's the highest discount you'll see anywhere. And if there's one thing the Red knows, it's how high. Timbo!
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, hey there. Hey now! Sorry, where was I until I was rudely interrupted?
Something about a yelling truck driver or something?
Yep, and we're yelling at each other back and forth about conversations with Paycheck and Red. Oh. It'd be a lot easier on me if I had some sort of editing program. Because right now I'm using I gotta pause it, switch seats, change my shirt, push play, do that, guy, push pause, get back over here, put on the other shirt, get back over here in the other seat.
That's got to look real comical to other truck drivers sitting at the dock waiting on them to be unloaded. No, dude, there's your Google Play Store is there's a smorgasbord of editing software in your Google Play Store.
A smorgasbord?
That's what I said, son. A smorgasbord.
I'm about to Google that.
I like cars,
it's not cool. I like cars. You're just jealous that you didn't think of that word.
I am a little jelly.
It's topic a la carte night.
So this isn't how we're going to be doing every episode from now on. This is just an a la carte episode.
No, that's we just created a new format. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, we're big. We're going places. We're doing things. We're doing it to them. Also. Oh, you better get on board. Because if you don't float, you got to swim.
I hear you.
Dude, that was like right off the hill. If you can't float, you got to swim, nigga.
Yeah, I dig it, man. I kind of like the natural flow of not having a specific topic and we just talk about shit. I think.
Again, you leave.
Turn it loose.
Excuse me.
Ain't nobody gonna take it from you.
Oh my goodness. Forgive me for that.
Nobody's gonna take it from you. A little bit at a time, okay? Don't overdose on me here.
Yo, I lost another friend yesterday. The heroin.
Shit.
Yo, I just commented on one of his posts the day before, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy, man. A large number of the friends that I grew up with have died from heroin or overdose or pill overdose. There's this epidemic going on in the Carolinas. I don't know in North Carolina for sure, but I'm sure it's everywhere else. But it's real big right now in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and that's that fentanyl and the heroin. There are people who are doing the heroin knowing that the fentanyl is in it. Apparently, you can, if you're an avid drug user, you can kind of tell what has fentanyl in it and if it's got too much of it or just a small amount of it in it. Apparently,
Right.
in the powder.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, man, crazy.
Way to kill the mood. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna bang some hair on before I die. When I'm 92 years old, I'm gonna get the nurse to bang me with some hair on.
That's kind of stupid.
Huh?
That's kind of dumb.
Wow. I lived my life, had a great life.
Yeah,
But got with a bang of heroin.
Okay. All right. Don't call me to partake in this shit with you and go out together with a bang, because I ain't doing it. You got to find somebody else.
I asked my little brother, I said, so when you die, because my brother's on that shit, I said, so when you die, I don't have to be sad and shit, because I know that you lived like a rebel and you lived how you want to, and you partied and shit, right? He was like, yup, that's me. Stop trying to change me. I'm an addict. It is what it is. I'm owning it. I'm going to go out like this.
Really?
That's sad, but I get it. talking to him is not going to change nothing.
Huh.
He'd be a good interview. He'd be a good interview.
You think so?
Yeah. Wait, he's not drunk. Or doped up. But dude, he's the heroin. He replaced alcoholism with heroin. He said he didn't even have withdrawals from alcohol. He didn't have to go through a detox. And this motherfucker's been drinking heavy, son, for over 20 years.
Because one thing replaced the other.
Yeah, I know, but you would think that, you know, he would go through a detox through the alcohol, but I guess the chemicals in the heroin, like, I don't know, I thought each drug had its own detox process. I didn't know one could rock, paper, scissors the other one.
I'm pretty sure that one trumps the other one.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So he's no longer an alcoholic after 20 years. He's no longer an alcoholic. That's crazy to me.
That is pretty wild.
How that's even possible. I do probably drinks one beer a day.
Shit.
Yeah.
We went from drinking to just heroin.
Yeah.
Just
Half gallon a day. This motherfucker put away a half gallon a day.
what?
Yeah, dude. Big drinker.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Scary.
Yeah.
You ever see those Facebook videos of people tipping back whole Jack Daniels bottles?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit right there could kill you.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Imagine how that feels after you do that.
I could not imagine.
It was stuck, right? So I thought it's crazy that people would do that.
Yeah. I've drank my fair share of large quantities of whiskey. You know what I mean? Like I've been pretty damn annihilated on whiskey before. But not at one point did I ever say, I think I'm gonna drink it all at one time. I'm not gonna drink it slowly. I'm not gonna drink it slowly. I'm not gonna do shots. I'm just gonna take this whole 750 milliliters to the head, just real quick. Not one time in my whole entire life have I ever said that. Nor will I ever.
Yeah, that's horrible. Especially at my age.
At your
The recovery process is way worse at my age.
At your age. You act like you 50 or something.
Dude, I'm out of shape, bro. My body's falling apart. It's crazy, man. I need to get back in shape, but I don't have the drive. I just want to go home and sit on the couch and watch YouTube stuff.
You can't do like curls while you're sitting on the couch?
I know, right?
And that's
My thoughts exactly, but apparently I cannot.
Huh.
Oh. Apparently that's frowned upon where I come from.
No sit-ups before bed, no push-ups before you call it a day. None of that.
No. I usually look forward to a handy right before bed.
Well, that's no exercise for you unless you pump it on the hand. You know what I mean? That ain't really.
Right.
There's no exercise.
Well, I don't want to substitute one for the other. I quite enjoy those handies.
Huh. I mean, your handies take long enough to where you can't squeeze in some sit-ups or something? God. I mean, I'm just saying.
I don't know. I ain't never tried it.
So, babe, you got to hurry up. I got sit-ups to do. You got to get this over with. I feel like I'm losing you, Will. You're not interested in the conversation anymore or what?
Who you talking to?
You!
Well, it sounded like you was yelling at the hallway.
No, you sound like you're fading over there. You out of wire nuts?
A what?
I said, you sound like you're fading over there. Are you out of wire nuts?
Yeah.
Sound like you're fading over there.
Yeah, I'm high as shit.
Funny thing is, I am not. That's weird.
Huh?
I said, funny thing is, I am not.
No?
No.
What the part?
I don't know. Just been on the phone with you, man. Just enjoying some brotherly conversation.
Aw. Look at you sucking on old Uncle Paycheck. Here's your quarter, boy. Go on down there to the corner, Mark. Get you $9 later.
Now later.
Everything okay? Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of at the moment. I'm high.
Do people still eat now later? Is that still a thing?
What?
I said, do people even still eat now later? Is that really still a thing?
Yeah, yes and no. Like, I like now-laters, but the only time I see them or get them is on Halloween, but they've changed. I guess, due to the pussification of America, they can no longer put the hard taffy. Remember the motherfuckers used to be hard as a damn rock?
Mm-hmm.
Now they soft as shit. It ain't even the same thing anymore.
What?
Yeah, it's super soft. It's like regular taffy.
I don't think it's not taffy anyway. It's not. I never heard now later called taffy.
Yeah, it's a sort of taffy. It's a type of taffy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, just a bunch of damn sugar and water. There's some artificial flavoring in that motherfucker.
I must have missed that class in Tandy 101. I must have missed that day.
That's chemistry.
Well, now that I said it, now I'm going to have to go out there and burn one.
Do I know very well shit I got now? Let's see how long I got.
See how long you got.
Shit, I got me a 3 hour and 41-minute ride left.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about this new equipment coming to your house in a couple of days?
Oh, shit. All the way up. On channel 100.
Been a long time coming, ain't it?
Yeah. A year.
Not quite a year. Well,
April.
Yeah, I was gonna say we probably talked about a podcast this time last year, but we hadn't put one out yet. Yeah, because if you remember correctly,
this time last year I was actually auditioning other people to get in with me, but I felt like we were friends. I'll let you be a part of it.
Right. I appreciate that. If I remember correctly, we were going to call it the Guy Show or some dumb shit like that, right?
Yeah, guy stuff.
Yeah.
Guy things and stuff. I think is what got left on the chopping floor, on the chopping block.
Yeah.
Guy stuff and things. The Paycheck and Red. It's actually pretty catchy.
Uh-huh.
Pretty sure I came up with that one since I am the creative artist.
Yeah, that you are. I'm the visual artist. You're the, what would you call it?
Wait, you're the what?
The visual artist.
Not really.
Yeah, digital graphics is visual artistry, man.
Yeah, but you don't even have Instagram, bro. You don't even do Instagram.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you can't. No, I do. I do the Instagram.
Nigga, who you think built that Instagram? Me.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Listen, when I buy a car, I don't give a shit who put it together. That motherfucker's mine. It's mine now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Well, I hope you get your whole entire extended warranty out that motherfucker. You hear me? I hope you get all the miles out of it.
I know, yeah. I'm just running over there about my boy Wayne. See, my boy Wayne, he don't do podcasts. He's the softball dad. My boy Red, he does podcast stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just running by my buddy, my old best bud Wayne, old Wayner, Mr. Wayne. I'm pretty sure he'll tighten them graphics right on up.
Yeah.
He's good people like that, man. I'll introduce you sometime.
All right, cool. I could probably learn a couple things from him.
You just got to get him when he's not smoking crack. He's a crackhead. He'd be selling little jingles and graphics on the side.
Oh, yeah. Man, that's pretty wise of him, though. He's trying to make a little hustle on the side, though.
Yeah. Hey, he smokes all the crack he wants.
Oh, yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
If there's one thing he's not lacking, it's crack-a-lacking.
He ain't crack-a-lacking, is he?
No. He ain't crackling. That crack ain't crackling.
I'm sitting here fitting to smoke every bit of the herbage I got right here talking to you.
You what now?
I said, I'm sitting right here getting ready to smoke every bit of the herbage I got right here talking with you.
You only had just a smidge left?
Just a pinch. Just a pinch. I might have some roaches in the studio in a little bag there, but
yeah.
I have to get up with somebody and get me a little something.
I fuck with Jackie and tell her that when I'm on my way out to the garage to do the podcast, I'll tell her that just to be cautious and pay attention. If that recording light is on, please do not enter, okay? If the recording light is not on, of course, you are free to roam about in the cabin.
Mm-hmm. I want you to make a point whenever you do get this equipment. I want you to make a point to plug in that blue microphone so you can tell me that it works.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'll just have to call Jacqueline and get her to dig it out of the trash real quick before the trash guy comes tomorrow.
Uh-huh. Might better do that. It'd be hard to talk to it with chicken gravy all over the head of it.
All over the head of it.
Yeah, the head of the microphone. The part you talk to.
I don't think they call it that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. It's a phallic it's a phallic object to which it has a head.
All right.
Okay.
Has a top.
Yeah, it has a head.
No, a top. We have a head.
No, a head. A dick has a head.
Oh.
A dick is also a phallic object, correct?
It is. Mine is.
Obviously, yes. So a microphone would be a phallic object, correct?
It would indeed.
All right, so it has a head. Science, okay? Science.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Science, okay. So I'm just supposed to leave it up to you every week to come up with a smorgasbord of topics to talk about every week, right?
I mean,
You're not going to run these by management. You're just going to pick them and run with it, right?
I don't know. I mean,
You're not going to run these by management at all?
Yeah, I usually do what you tell me to do.
No. Mm-mm. No.
Listen, I've been doing my part.
I know you have. I
got my studio together. I get my topics in order. I be downloading shit.
Yeah.
Uploading things.
So I got you fired up, didn't I? Got you fired up. See, every now and then when I see them embers burning, I got to spark them back up again. You know what I mean?
I tell you what, you just keep sending new equipment. Okay?
I was getting ready to say that's why Paycheck got him a brand new. Well, that's why I was getting ready to say I just bought Paycheck a brand new podcast studio, hoping that'll spark the fire in him for a little while. That'll giving you shit to keep you going.
Yeah, I've got a new video.
Mm-hmm. A whole studio. You can make a rap album if you wanted to right now.
Yeah, I need to get me some bitches in there. That's probably
that's a visual thing.
Probably don't like that, huh?
That's a visual thing. You can't have bitches in a podcast because then I can't see them.
Yeah, no, the bitches ain't about the podcast. It's about the vibe, son. It's about the vibe.
Oh, you trying to drink out of a diamond-studded chalice and bitches twerking in the background?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I hear you.
Yes, sir. But only dancing, though. I'm a happily married man, okay?
No twerking?
Well, I mean, what they do is their business, you know what I mean?
Oh, right. They just dang. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Okay. I smell what you're stepping in.
No. So enough about me. What's going on with you?
Chilling, man. I hear smoking a cigarette, smoked a bowl. I'm good to go now. I'm right on top of the world.
That's what you do on company time, sir?
Yeah, you got it documented right here. This phone call is being recorded for your safety.
Oh.
For quality assurance.
You don't shoot, though, right?
Huh?
But you don't shoot, though, right?
No.
I mean, or you might too, but you don't freebase cocaine.
No, I do not freebase cocaine. Do not freebase cocaine. I might drink a little bit, but I do not freebase cocaine.
I knew you didn't freebase cocaine because that was one of our questions in our application process. Do you freebase cocaine? And I recollect that you had circled the no word.
I did.
Yeah. Good for you. Good for you. Power to the people.
I will take a drink.
All righty. Good talk.
I will take a drink.
All right. Wow. Well, now I'll take it too. Now you know what I mean. But I ain't. I still can't freebase no cocaine unless. No.
I'm sitting in church, and I've already heard that sermon before.
Yeah.
It's time to go home, ain't it?
This no not for me.
What time is it? 2:38. Oh, yeah, it's about time to go home, man.
You should have got there today, set up, and then went to lunch.
Yeah. I did get set up and smoke a couple cigarettes, play on my phone for a few minutes. Take me a good whopping shit, get all that over with.
You didn't eat nothing today? Or you ate before you got here?
Yeah, I ate on the way here. What'd
you eat? I'm always curious as to what Red eat for lunch.
Let's see. I had me a ham and pepper jack cheese and mayonnaise sandwich on Hawaiian bread, of course. And then I had
wait, this is from the house?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, look at you being responsible.
Yeah. Your boy's trying
You're probably just tired of eating at the same restaurants over and over again.
Your boy's trying to see his feet again. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Do you think? Because I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it's just first day though. Just one thing. At one time, I ain't been doing it. Just one time. I'm one of them people that fix a light lunch and.
Yeah, who wants all the?
I'm the type of person that'll fix a light lunch and eat it. Be like, damn, I feel good about myself. I'm losing weight already. You know what I mean? Like I'm one of them instantaneous weight losers.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm on this intermittent fasting where I don't eat anything in the morning.
Yeah, I've tried that.
I don't eat anything for lunch. But I be killing it at supper time. Be killing it.
Yeah, but that ain't doing nothing.
Healthy stuff though.
That ain't doing nothing though.
Sure it is. It's making my body eat the fat cells when it's hungry instead of my muscle gain.
Yeah, it's all about gains though, right? That's what I hear. It's all about gains.
Yeah, I mean they're nice to have. It's kind of that's kind of the whole point of going to the gym, I think.
Is gains?
Yeah, gains and losses.
No,
I reckon.
Are we talking about weight or muscle mass?
It depends on the individual.
Huh. But I hear people talk about it all the time. Gains, bro. Gains, bro. But are they talking about gaining like weight, or are they talking about gaining muscle mass? But I guess having muscle mass actually equates to weight, right?
Right. Yeah, gain. That means that you're gaining muscle mass. But if you're big and you're trying to lose weight and cut up, progress is also considered to be gains. All about them gains, bro. It's all about that.
Did you say tall grass?
Excuse me?
Did you say tall grass?
Excuse me?
Motherfucker. Did you say tall grass?
One more time?
TALLGRASS. Tall grass.
No, it's why would I say tall grass?
I don't know. I thought I heard it was tall grass.
Oh. I can't believe you fell for the... Can you say it one more time? Come again. Come again.
Wait a minute. I got a question. I know I'm jumping topic to topic, but I got a question.
You got questions?
I have a question.
What do I look? Wait. What do I look like? A survey or something?
Yeah. You got... I thought I was talking to the Census Bureau.
I feel like you showed up at my door soliciting something.
I did. I'm soliciting knowledge and stuff. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When I mentioned interviewing my best friend from high school, you had no thought on it whatsoever.
Yeah, fuck him. I'm your new friend now. He's out.
Okay.
You don't need all kind of best friends riding around. We're not a fraternity house. We don't have a lot of best friends.
No, I know that, but I thought it would be kind of...
Oh, well, cool. I just shot that down, didn't I?
Kind of cool and quirky to interview my best friend like that and find out what kind of fucked up shit Red used to do when he was young. You know what I mean? I mean, we can get your best friend in there too. It don't make a fuck to me. I just thought it'd be kind of cool.
He's dead. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for reminding me. He's dead, bro. Appreciate that. It was pretty insensitive. You know he died last year, right?
You ain't got one. I didn't know he was your
Awkward.
No. It's not awkward at all. I thought that he was just a friend of yours. I didn't know he was your best friend. I thought he was just.
Oh, you didn't know he was my best friend?
No, him.
Oh.
I didn't know he was.
I don't even know him. I don't know what kind of friend he is. Is he a best one? Is he an okay one? You know, I don't know the guy.
The dude you were just talking about that died. The one you just like tried to make me feel awkward about, and I'm not.
That was pretty awkward, though. You should be embarrassed.
Not really, because I'm asking a legitimate question. I didn't know he was literally like. I didn't know you claimed him as your best friend. I thought he was just a real good friend of yours.
No, out of all the ones that I had, he was the best one.
Okay, well, that's cool. I didn't know that you claimed him as such. I thought he was just a good friend of yours. You know what I mean? Because I
didn't, dude. He earned it. He earned it.
Well, I mean, what I'm saying is, I've got like, you know, Brad and them boys in BOD, them some pretty good friends of mine. You know what I mean? Some pretty good friends.
Oh yeah. They're good old fellas.
But Paycheck's my best friend. But they're just good friends of mine. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I didn't know that you claimed, oh boy, and I can't even remember his name, and I'm so ashamed of that. But I can't remember his name. But I didn't know that you claimed old boy as your best friend. I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, you know, I can't really claim a live human being. You know what I mean? He's able to go find another best friend if he sees fit.
Right. I'm talking about from Paycheck's point of view, from Ray's point of view.
Yeah, he was my best friend.
Okay.
Now my circle's real small, so like I'll have a best friend, and then I'll have friends.
Right. So you ain't got like good friends. You just got friends, acquaintances.
Well, it's like friend or a friend. You know what I mean? Like, old boy's a friend, you know what I mean? But the other guys, they're friends. I even have friends of friends.
Is that how you introduced him to people whenever y'all went somewhere? This is my friend.
Yeah, this is one of my friends, friend.
Yeah.
And it's pronounced friend.
Your best good friend?
Huh?
Your best good friend?
Yeah, my friend. My best friend. Let me tell you about my best friend.
So in other words, you're just shooting that idea down and you're just going to skip right across it like it ain't nothing. Right? Is that what we're doing here?
Did you download a voice distorting app or something?
No, I did not.
Oh. I kind of feel like you're fucking with me. Or your equipment is just really that shitty.
I'm not fucking with you. What's wrong with it?
You're like, it's like you're yelling into a damn tunnel.
Well,
about some gay shit.
Well, I got you on speakerphone, so I'm trying to work. But I got you on speakerphone.
So this ain't being recorded yet. What a fucking waste of 30 fucking minutes.
It is.
Not if you're on speakerphone. Not if you're on speakerphone. Remember?
No, it was through your Bluetooth, but it doesn't record.
Yeah. No, that... Right. That is correct. However, pretty sure that it doesn't record if you're on speakerphone.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Well, if not, you owe me a good 30 minutes of my time back.
All right, I'll give it back to you this weekend.
That was wasted on pure negligence.
I'll just let you talk on the podcast for 30 straight minutes without me interrupting.
I'll do that now.
Not 30 minutes.
I'm a big old talker now. I will talk a time or two.
Yeah, you will do that.
That's one of my likes. It's one of my interests. It's what I'm into.
Hey man, that's what podcast is all about, talking. So.
the other, okay?
What?
Yeah, see? You're multitasking, you're not even paying attention. I was crystal clear in my words. You heard everything I said.
You want me to work or podcast? Is that what you said?
Yeah. We're podcasting right now, bro.
Are we?
Aren't we?
Are we?
Aren't we? I can do this all day, brother. I'm on my way to Tampa.
Well, shit. We should be burning through fucking episodes.
Not with that shitty mic you got there, being on speakerphone and shit. Your audio is gonna sound like shit. It's gonna be unusable, I guarantee it.
I'm just trying to be productive, man. I'm trying to work, make some money, and then I'm trying to fucking talk to my buddy here, my best friend.
Fuck your money. Fuck your money.
Hey, my money bought 2 fucking podcast studios, okay?
No, I bought one.
No, it bought 2, nigga. It bought 2.
Okay. Do you have one?
No, but the other one's on the way.
Well, I don't know anything about the other one being on the way, but I know one's on its way. That's all I know about.
2 of them got.
Now, I know that I purchased one, and it ought to be here by Thursday. That's what I'm hoping on.
2
I ordered that one from Amazon Prime.
Did you?
Excuse me?
I said, did
What
you?
did you just call me?
2 of them were debited from my account, so yes, I purchased 2 of them motherfuckers.
Right, that's because I sent you a cashier's check.
Yeah, I don't remember.
From
that.
one of our,
I don't remember that.
from our, yeah, remember when that guy donated like $2,000 to our Patreon?
No.
Yeah, I sent that to you. I sent you a piece. Yeah, I sent you a piece of my piece. So now you have a couple pieces.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Well, where's the other $1,900.25 at? You sent me your.
Well, that's still in the company account.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I use the company card.
Okay.
I signed it P check.
Oh shit! Hey, that is funny. It's funny you say that because on the box that I mailed you, on your address part, I put Johnny Paycheck. I didn't put your last name, right? And then
yeah, great. It's never gonna get to me then.
Well, listen to me. And then I had, and then I wrote Red Mincy, as my name or whatever. And Amber walks by the box this morning. She was like, you got to put his last name on there, right? And I was like, no, you don't. All they worry about is the fucking address. They don't give a fuck whose name's on it.
Yeah. Then you sent me a lot of shit that didn't have my name on it.
Yeah, and then my mom-in-law says, yeah, I'm pretty sure you got to write the last name on it, or you got to write care of, or something like that. And I was like, what? I have never in my fucking life heard that. You know how much shit I've ever sent through the mail that didn't have a fucking name on it?
Yeah. Or a nickname.
Yeah, but so against my better judgment, so both of them would shut the fuck up. I wrote Johnny Paycheck Strickland on it.
Well, that sucks because you said, so there's a Strickland at the end?
Yeah.
Okay, good thing because there's actually a guy in my neighborhood. His name is Johnny Paycheck.
Stop lying.
So it probably would have went to his damn house.
That motherfucker's name is not Johnny Paycheck.
Yeah, and I live on 6544 Gentle Oaks Drive South. He lives at 6544 Gentle Oaks North.
Stop lying.
Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, right?
You fucking lie. You should have spent a little bit more time on that one.
It'd have been real cool if it had redid or whatever he says.
Not really.
Not even a little bit?
No, because it would have went to some big burly ass white dude named Johnny Paycheck, and you wouldn't have got your shit. But luckily for you, I wrote Strickland on it.
All right, good. Good deal.
And I even wrote...
There'll be no confusion.
And I even wrote General Oaks Drive.
Did you put Junior on it?
Put what?
Did you put Junior Esquire?
I put Johnny Paycheck Strickland III, Esquire the Third. That's what I put.
All right, well, that should get to me then.
Yeah.
Did you put Lord on the front? That's my surname?
I think so. I'm pretty sure it did.
I hope so. I got to set them through the mail where I only accept mail that's addressed Lord Johnny Paycheck Strickland Junior Esquire. Yeah, that was a lot.
No, it's Lord Johnny Paycheck Strickland Esquire the Third Junior.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, it's not what you said.
What did I say?
Oh, Lord Johnny Paycheck Strickland Junior Esquire Junior or some shit like that.
Oh, it's Esquire Junior.
I don't think you can be a junior and an Esquire at the same time.
Yeah, but I can because I'm a Lord.
What exactly is a fucking Esquire? What do you have to do? What do you have to do to be an Esquire?
Please, after you, please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk, but you keep cutting me off. What do you have to do to be an Esquire, to qualify to be an Esquire?
You have to be appointed out by the Queen, I believe, or King.
Because I know it's just.
Yes, of course, you know. Queen don't live there no more. You know who else is going to do it?
Right. Well, I know it's just a movie, but in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, it was Ted Theodore Logan.
Oh Lord.
What the fuck? What's his name? Something Esquire.
Yeah.
So what do you have to do to be? I want to be an Esquire. Timothy Wayne Mincy, Esquire the Second. That's pretty proper. I think I might start using that.
I dig it. Maybe you can arrange it to where you can have cool initials, or we can just call you a cool initial name.
Well, you can just call me
Esquire. Like DJ or
Just call me Esquire.
I'll just call you EQ for sure.
Yeah, EQ is cool. Yeah, I can do
Aqua.
Paycheck
and Q makes it Qua sound, right?
Esquire. Conversations with Paycheck and Esquire. It's got a ring to it, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, Esquire, that's like Pinky Out.
Yeah. Yeah, conversations with Paycheck and Esquire.
Your name sure don't match your face. You sure don't look like an Esquire.
No.
You look more like a Bud.
Bud?
Or a Bud. Hey, Bud. Or let's see, or a Cecil. You can pull off a Cecil, no problem. Say one time. Say what's up, y'all. What's up, y'all? I'm Cecil. Just say that one time.
What's up, y'all? My name's Cecil. Happy to be here.
Yo, from West Virginia. Yo, I'm Cecil.
My name's Cecil, and I'm from West Virginia. No, I don't like that.
My name is Cecil Ledbetter.
Cecil what?
And I'm Ledbetter.
It's lead.
And I live in West Virginia.
Better, not Ledbetter.
No, it's better. It's better, Ledbetter, but you country, so you say Ledbetter. You don't say Ledbetter. Holy shit, it's like I'm talking to a little fucking kid over here.
I thought you said Ledbetter with an L.
No. Bettle? What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Never even heard of that.
That's why I was fucking asking you, because what the hell is that? That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Gee.
I don't know what that is. I don't know why you keep asking me that.
I feel like I'm talking to a fucking kid over here.
Yeah. Look, don't be stealing my paycheckisms, okay? You gotta get your own.
Paycheckisms?
Yeah, or paycheckism. Checkism.
Mr. P. Check.
No. I guess we're going to change it to direct deposit now. That's what I'm chasing these days. A direct deposit.
Johnny Direct.
Like, hey, I didn't get my direct deposit in today.
Yeah, it doesn't have that much of a ring to it as Paycheck does.
Johnny, direct deposit.
Welcome to another episode of Conversations with Direct Deposit and Red.
We can shorten it up. We can call it, I can be like Double D.
Yeah.
Double D Red.
Yeah.
Conversations with Double D Red.
Yeah.
Or we can just call it J to the double.
No, you're not gangster enough for that.
No. What's up, J to the double? Back at it again. With Red.
We
I wish you had at least a 2-syllable nickname.
No, you have to have a single syllable after a double, man. That wouldn't make no sense to have.
No, I wish you had more than a damn.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have 2 double syllable words back to back in something like that.
Oh.
It throws it all off. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
Yeah, what do you mean? Hello, Roscoe Pico?
That's one motherfucking dude. That's one motherfucking dude.
I found him. And I threw his ass on the table to show you that you're wrong.
All right, so let's just hypothetically speaking, my name was something like Red.
Rednar.
No,
Rednar.
Make it a little something better than that. I mean, come on, Red.
Red nuts.
Yeah, okay, Red Nuts. Fine, yeah. Conversations with Paycheck and Red Nuts. No, that don't sound right. Paycheck and Red. It's one syllable. It's boom, done. Paycheck and Red, not Red Nuts. Paycheck and Red Nuts. Paycheck and Red Head. Paycheck and Red Face. It don't. No. It's one syllable.
Paycheck and Redhead. Johnny Paycheck.
Or Carrot Top.
And Redhead.
Carrot Top. That's 3.
No, you can't do that, bro. That's stealing.
No, it's not. I've been called Carrot Top my whole fucking life.
No.
Yes, I have. That's what I was called my whole fucking childhood. Carrot Top. My hair used to be orange. See, the funny thing is, Carrot Tops ain't fucking orange. They're green. My peers.
Your peers?
Yeah.
How old do you have to be to have peers? Holy shit. Peers.
I don't know, adolescence. From preschool.
You mean childhood?
Yeah, from preschool to grade school, I reckon. Then they become friends. They're no longer your peers, they're your friends. And then they go from friends to your boys, and they go from your boys to fucking husbands.
Well, I'll tell you what, Reg. You are certainly my best peer. We're peers. We're best peers.
Yeah.
Peers. I just want to be y'all's peer. They don't like me. They don't want to be my peer. Well, I've got peers in the face. All right, I've overdone it at this point, I think.
Let me tell you about my best peer.
Yeah.
It's not very often you get to use, it's not very often you get to use the word peer in a conversation, so I had to take advantage of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sure I said it at least 5 times.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird word though once you're 5 in. You know what I mean? Peer, peer. Hey, peer. That's a good old peer right there. Hey, baby, this is my longtime peer, Harold.
Oh shit!
I think peer is only you only use that when you're writing something.
No.
It's a description of your friends. These are my peers.
Right. That's how I used it. I used it correctly in the sentence. But what I'm saying
but I don't think people say it, really. I think you see that more often in script, not so much
all right,
verbally.
When a judge hands down a sentence to a convict and he gets convicted of something, the judge tells him that he was judged by a jury of his peers.
Right.
So he says it.
All right. Well, what peers are you gonna choose? Your best peers or just your regular ones?
My best peers.
At any point, have you ever had a girl peer?
Yeah, I've had girl peers before.
Yeah.
That's what I've never understood, getting judged by a jury of your peers, but you didn't get to pick them motherfuckers.
Yeah, and I would question why somebody would have my peers up here in the damn in the box.
Yeah, right.
I mean, don't you know that motherfucker's got a warrant?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you already said that.
Oh, did I? Sorry.
All right, I'm doing good now. So I had to go around I'm assuming it was a pretty bad crash because it was 95 was shut down in both directions.
Oh.
Then I had to go around a scale because I think I'm overweight on an axle. I'm at about 43.8, so I'm close. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But instead of dealing with going to the truck stop and scaling it and shit, I go around those things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So been an interesting ride so far.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
But 3 more hours, man. That's a wrap. And when you say that's a wrap, is that a WRAP? Like we're wrapping this up?
Yeah.
Or is it so it's not an RAP, right?
No, you just answered the question yourself. 3 more hours. 3 more hours, and that's a wrap. I mean, unless you're describing a new flow that you got called "That's a Wrap," or that's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, unless you give me a breakout in song, I would say it was WARP.
Cincinnati?
Yeah, actually it is in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. But if you're not recording this, it's not gonna be good for you. There's gonna be some strong disciplinary action taken here.
I'm recording it, dude. It automatically does.
Yeah, I know.
When the phone starts up.
Yeah, but okay.
I mean, you ain't
But it is pretty cool, though, ain't it? You can get your wife, your kids, because sometimes they forget. They be like, I told you this. I'm like, I recorded. Let's listen to it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it will.
Excuse me?
I said, I'm pretty sure it will. I tested it earlier, Steve. That's how I'm kind of banking on this to be the fact, because...
Yeah, I can't hear you. You must have thrown your phone on the other side of the room.
How about now? Is that better?
Yeah, see how that works?
All right, so...
See how that, it's not a...
I tested...
It's not a Bluetooth.
No, it's not a Bluetooth. I tested this earlier.
Bluetooth. All right.
And I've talked to Amber, my wife, and I talked to Corey, my boss man.
All right.
And I tried the Bluetooth on one and the speakerphone on the other.
All right.
And the speakerphone recorded both sides, and the Bluetooth only recorded me.
Yeah, but did it record both sides like shit?
No. It was pretty decently clear.
Now, Tony, you may not have a pony. Now, sir?
No.
No, sir?
No.
Now, sir? Well, again, about some technical difficulties. According to my CWPR records, you failed to put out the episode on YouTube for 2 full days. You know how many followers and views we missed out on because of that?
Yeah, 5. 5.
The way we look at it over here at CWPR is that those 5 could have told 5 other people about it.
Oh, really? Well, those 5 probably wouldn't even have been on there if I hadn't posted it on Twitter. I think I'm gonna start doing that actually.
What are you saying? We don't have a good YouTube following?
Yeah, we got 31 followers. But
31.
31.
We had 38.
No, we didn't. We have never had 38. I keep up on that shit, man. I babysit the YouTube pretty damn good. Huh? You broke up right there at the end. What did you say?
Yeah, I can't hear anything you're saying. You must be painting another room with your phone in the living room somewhere.
No, dude, my phone's actually right up to my fucking face right now.
Huh.
Yeah, so find another excuse. That one's getting old.
No, I'm not understanding anything you're saying.
I said find another excuse. That one's getting old.
Oh. See all that shit with your damn, being so far away from your phone? I wasn't even able to come up with a rebuttal.
Because I'm not that far away from my phone. The phone is up to my damn mouth right now.
Yeah, I didn't hear any of that.
Oh my God.
You just want to call me back when you're done working?
Dude, I literally have the phone up to my face right now.
Well, you must have your head in your ass.
That's possible.
Do you have
That's entirely possible.
And I ain't wanting to disturb another man to have a podcast. If he's got his head stuck in his ass, that'd be rude of me. Then all of a sudden I'm the bad guy. I'm the dick.
Yeah.
You're so insensitive.
I am not insensitive. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I said I am not insensitive. Thank you very much.
Oh, no, you're not. I'll give that to you. You want them strong, independent women, ain't you, baby?
Yeah, they don't need no man.
No, you don't need no mans. You don't need any menses. Man, you're just lively today, bro. You're lively.
I know. I'm full of energy and life today. All right, good talk. I feel like you're fading fast.
Man.
You're fading on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming down, I think. You're not entertaining me as much for some reason. I think it's because you're sidetracked with work or some other shit like that. One of those words that you said.
Man, I'm steady engaged in the conversation this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, that was one of those. I didn't hear him, so I'm just gonna smile and wave.
Yeah.
See, you heard that shit, didn't you? You heard that shit, didn't you?
Right.
You motherfucker. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there he is. Sup, Peter?
What's going on there, Peter guy? Excuse me. Let me knock off and just talk to my buddy while he drives his truck on into Jacksonville.
Yeah. No, I'm going through Jacksonville. Actually, I'm actually going ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and get on down. Going ahead and getting on down there to down there off 75. Getting on down there to I'm gonna get ahead of this truck right here. And once I get ahead of him, then I'll be getting down there to old Tampa, Florida. Home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh,
Tampa.
that's right. You ain't coming home tonight, are you?
No. We're gonna be eating raviolis out the can and jerking off all night.
Yeah. Say that a little bit louder for the people in the back.
Yeah, life of a trucker. Beefaroni and masturbation. What makes the world go round.
Yeah.
That's what puts your shit in your shit. Truckers. With an AF. Truckers.
So pretty much, everything that's ever been bought ever has been delivered by a trucker at some point. That's a true statement.
Absolutely.
That's a true statement.
That's
correct?
a very true statement. Everything. You cannot even think of one when given the option to come up with something that was somehow gotten to your house without it being on a truck at some point in its journey.
Okay. So
even the materials that are necessary to make whatever it is that you're going to think of was also brought by a truck. So in order to make said item, you have to have materials to do so, which you received in by truck. So, we can do this all day long.
can I finish my thought?
If you must. Quite frankly, I'm not interested.
So having said all that, so having said everything you just said, so having said all that, it's safe to say,
Right, all of it.
every bit of it, it's safe to say that everything that's ever been put anywhere in this country at any given time has been touched by masturbatory hands.
That's a fair assumption. That's a very fair assumption.
Huh.
Now, I ain't want to gossip now. You ain't hear from old Uncle Johnny now. Devo?
Okay.
Uncle Johnny don't gossip like that. Them old timers sitting at the buffet at the TA. Now them boys will tell you a story.
Yeah.
Hear how I got all countrified all of a sudden?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
fixing a down. Give me a down. Snort that dip.
Yeah, see, I think you fucked it up. You don't snort dip. You don't get a snort of dip.
I know, snort's just my word, bro, okay? It's my thing, okay?
You fucked that whole
Okay.
but you fucked that whole joke up.
It wasn't a joke, this is reality. I was over here fixing to get my can of dip.
It'd take you a snort of
And
dip?
it's called, the brand that I like, it's called Snort.
Oh, is it?
It's from Sweden.
How convenient. Swedish
Yeah.
dip.
Yeah,
Swedish smokeless tobacco.
yeah.
Hmm.
And it's called what again?
Snort.
Yeah, that's it.
What flavor is it?
Backer.
Okay. All right. So I was kind of.
I ain't into all them umbrella drinks that you boys in West Virginia be into.
No,
Okay, I'm from Rugged and Raw, okay?
I was thinking
Rough,
some,
stay with me. Say it with me. Rough, rugged. I don't hear you saying it with me. Let's start over.
what the fuck are you talking about?
Rough,
Rugged,
rugged,
I-
and raw.
What the hell is that got to
And
do with
raw.
it?
Excuse me. You cannot say rough and rugged and leave out the raw. It just don't work like that. I mean, I don't know how you were raised, but
See, I don't.
let's start over from the tippy top. Rough,
I don't just throw the word raw around.
rough,
into my friends, you know?
rough.
I don't just throw the word raw around when I'm talking to my friends.
So you would compare that to the word moist.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that out of all the conversations that you and I have ever had, you've never used the word moist?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question.
Yeah, I can't think of a sentence that would require the word moist. Hey, man, how's your cannabis this morning? Was it moist?
Yeah, that never happened.
No. I don't know, man. Your guess is as good as mine, I reckon.
Hey there, Paycheck. How moist was Tina last night?
Tina? Who the hell's Tina?
Tia.
No, that's not what you said, fool.
Yes, it is. I said Tia. Listen to the playback, son.
Now, you know that's a sore subject for me. I had to throw her away years ago, and you know that.
I can't help it. We talk about shit like that here at CWPR.
Did you put your microphone in your pocket?
No, I didn't. Why?
Oh, you just got it out of the pocket. It's much better, thanks. It must have been down low in your cargo short.
Yeah, I had it stuck in my fanny pack.
Little hands-free device?
Yeah, the hands-free.
Free to do what? What the hell are you doing right now?
At this present moment, I'm sitting on a bucket talking to you. Whoa.
An empty bucket or with a lid on it or without a lid on it?
It is an empty bucket turned upside down, if you must know.
Oh. Hey, you just got empty buckets laying around that you can sit on?
Yeah.
Or did you bring that from the house? That's your own personal. You brought your personal bucket? Oh, do not sit on that bucket. That is my own personal bucket that I brought from home.
Yeah, no. No, it's actually an empty bucket that I had paint in that I used all of. So, yeah, I used up 5 gallons of paint here, and they turned it into a seat.
So there's no wet paint running out of the inside of that bucket onto the floor?
No, I cleaned the bucket out.
Oh, you do that?
Yeah, I do that.
You recycle buckets? I bet you got a shit ton of buckets at the house. I bet you're like a bucket god.
At one time when I worked with my dad, yeah, there was a plethora of buckets, but
how many would you say is in a plethora? Let's check the scale.
More.
So
I would say more than 100,000 of something.
100,000?
Yeah.
No, dude, that's way too much. So you're telling me
plethora?
that y'all had 100,000 buckets out there at some point?
Well, I'm using the word plethora.
Something's not adding up.
100,000. Listen to me. I'm using the word plethora to accentuate how many buckets we had. Figure of speech, okay? But I would assume.
Oh, figuratively speaking.
Yeah, figuratively speaking, a plethora.
Oh,
but a plethora to me would
now
be
I got
defined.
you.
A plethora would be defined as like 100,000 or more of something.
I don't know, man. That's a little high, bro. Like if there were 50 birds all chasing me,
No.
I would get
No.
plethora. No, 50?
That's not a lot of birds, man.
It is when you're getting attacked and your eyes pecked out.
You can see 50 birds at any given moment sitting on a fucking light line. That's not a lot of birds.
Yeah, and when I see them fly by, I'm like, man, look at that big old plethora of birds fly by.
I'm sure you do.
I mean, that's a plethora of them.
Well, think about if you had. Okay, think about it like this. If you had 50 birds attacking your ass, okay, or if you had 100,000 pecking your ass, you wouldn't say, "Look at those 2 plethoras." You would say, "Look at that plethora," and you'd be pointing to the 100,000 bird. When you got 100,000 birds pecking you on your head, 50 ain't really that much.
The first thing I'd be thinking is, why are they segregated like that?
And why are they pecking at me right now?
But I'm not big enough for 100,000 of them to all peck me.
Oh yeah.
At some point, there'll be no place to peck. I mean, all pecked out.
I'm pretty sure you could put 100,000 bird peckings on a body. I'm pretty sure.
100,000?
Yeah.
I guess it would depend on what the size of the bird is and how big the beak is.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe a 3/4 inch in diameter height.
No.
That's reasonable.
3/4 of an inch. That's like a goose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What do you think? I'm going to be scared of a bunch of little ass birds?
Well, I mean, if you got 100,000, it don't make a fucking.
I mean, swatting them like mosquitoes.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about.
Yeah, it does.
No, damn, no, dude. If you had 100,000 of anything after you, it would be bad.
No, listen, I can run through 100,000 little birds. I ain't fixing to run through no 100,000 ducks.
You won't run through 100,000 of them motherfuckers if they chasing you.
They won't be able to chase me because they're little. I'll be swatting at them. I'll be the aggressor.
I'm pretty sure.
They'll be like, whoa,
I'm pretty sure 100 of the smallest bird in the world could still overtake you no matter how many times you swat at them. Pretty sure.
100 or 100,000?
100,000.
You just switched it to 100.
Well, sorry, I meant 100,000.
Oh. I mean, I know that's a lot of birds. Believe me, I'm pretty familiar with my 100,000.
That's a plethora of birds.
That is indeed a plethora. However, I don't think that I would feel threatened.
Well, is it plethora or plethora?
I think that depends on if your pinky is in or out. If your pinky's out, I'm sure it's plethora.
Oh my
God! The land
you know, I just been attacked by a plethora of birds.
Yeah, there you go. But I feel like your representation was a bit insensitive. You couldn't have just had it being an English man saying it.
No. What?
Why did it have to be? Why did it have to be an English lady?
Well, I mean, a regular American English person would not stand pinky out. Only European English do that.
I'm pretty sure that when the cabal get all together, that's what they do. I'm pretty sure.
Pinky out?
Yeah, they were like, there is a plethora of little children running around here today.
What kind of?
Was that too much?
What kind of fucking accent was that? What part of the world was that from?
The hoity-toity Rodeo Drive.
There's a plethora of children here out here today. What kind of shit was that?
That's the Hollywood elite. That's the cabal.
They talk like that?
They want world domination.
Huh. What part of the country you got to be? What part of the country you got to be from to talk like that?
The $1 million country. I think maybe even the $1 billion country.
So the amount of money you have. So the amount of money you have delegates your accent.
Yeah, absolutely. How many? Now you might know. I watch a lot of YouTube channels and stuff like that. So if you've noticed, there has been a plethora of actresses that all of a sudden during an interview, they're English. They have this English accent all of a sudden. Madonna did it. Rihanna did it. Some other ones have done it. It's disgusting.
Huh. Well, I mean, think about the money that Elon Musk has. He don't talk like that. He talks like me and you.
No, he doesn't talk like me and you. And it's you and I. If you're talking to Elon Musk and you say, hey, me and you, you know.
I don't know now. He smoked a joint with Joe Rogan. I'm pretty sure he's cool like that. He says me and you.
No, I'm pretty sure it's hims and me. Pretty sure that's the correct word you're looking for.
I don't think so.
The thing you don't get paid to think, huh?
Right, but Elon Musk don't talk like that. He's got more money than anybody I've ever known.
Oh, you know Elon Musk?
Yeah. I used to play marbles with Elon Musk.
Excuse me? What?
I used to play marbles with Elon Musk.
Oh. I thought you said, hold on while I remove these marbles from my mouth.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah. It's all in the interpretation.
Mm-hmm. That's why I heard tall grass earlier.
Yeah, but see, Elon Musk doesn't have to talk like that because his name is Elon Musk, for crying out loud. That's enough. It doesn't get any more hoity-toity and rich and famous than that. Do you know anybody named Elon Musk? Do you even know anybody that has the last name Musk? No.
No.
Nope.
No.
That separates him from everybody else.
You think that was a cabal-given name?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So his name's probably like Reginald or something, right?
Yeah. Well, I think once they get a prolapsed anus. No, I don't. He does look like a Tom a little bit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Good call, bro. Good call.
Tom Johansson.
All right. Johansson.
Yeah. That's what he looks
How
like.
many Johansons do you know?
One.
Which one is that?
Scarlet.
What about what's that guy's name that does the Catch a Predator? Hi, I'm Johansson. 60 minutes.
That's Chris.
Catch a Predator.
That's Chris Hansen.
That's Chris. Oh, Hansen. That's right.
Look at that Joe Hansen.
Maybe his middle name is Joe.
Yeah.
Chris Joe Hansen.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Where do I come up with these things?
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
All right. For all y'all that are keeping tabs, I have just exited I-10 westbound and jumped on the old 301 heading south until I reach I-75 and head south.
Well, tell the people in the back what yardstick you at so they can find you right now.
Oh, that's easy. I'm at the 343. At the 343.
Mm-hmm.
Trey-fo tray. Trey-fo tray.
All right, that's enough. You took it a little too far. That's it.
There's anybody that is listening that might be a truck driver might be familiar with the TA truck stop on 301 in the Baldwin area, which is accompanied by and adjacent to a pilot truck stop. Now, a little word of advice, if you're coming down this way, stay clear of the pilot, although they may be cheaper, but it is a smaller truck stop, and the TA right next to it is the large one. So you have a lot more maneuverability at the TA truck stop as opposed to the pilot truck stop, in which it may be cheaper, but again, we're talking about maneuverability here.
So anybody wanting a free blowjob, go find Paycheck at that exact location. He'll give them. Yep. Because
I'll be in there getting a blowjob, and I'll get her to give you one too. we're all friends here.
Yeah. One of those.
Look at this guy. You just ran a red light. You just ran a red light, guy. Excuse me, guy. He's not listening.
Yeah, probably not.
Sorry, where were you?
I don't even know. I lost my train of thought.
Oh. Well, maybe you should have put it on a plane.
Probably. My plane of thought?
No. Yeah. A plane of thought. Now, you got to be careful going through this Baldwin area because they got Johnny Law likes to hang out with his gun pointed at you. The digital gun, that is. See what I did there? We've got an Eagle Knievel with his gun out pointing at the west side on 301. Now, demo! Oh, that's a big 10-4, good buddy. You know we don't use good buddy anymore, right? That's old school. We don't. I mean, gay now. We mean, gay guys.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Hey, I'm looking for my good buddy.
Yeah, I've heard that. grandfather was a truck driver, you know.
Oh yeah, I did not know that. Why didn't I know that?
I don't know. No. It's never come up in conversation, I don't guess.
Huh. Yeah, it ain't too often folks get caught up talking about their grandpappy.
No.
Usually just Paul and Paul.
Yeah.
That was a West Virginia accent. How was that?
Dude, I have no idea.
To me, you don't have no idea. Say one thing that is weird out there in West Virginia. What they say? What they say out there? What they say?
They say phone instead of phone.
They say phone instead of phone?
No, they say phone.
Phone?
Yeah, that's how weird it sounds. Phone.
Phone. Yeah. Does somebody answer the phone?
Yeah, something like that. It's a little bit more lax and more natural than that, but yeah, it's forced when I try to do it.
Do they say phone?
Yeah.
Home?
Yeah.
And loan?
Yep.
Come get a home loan.
Come suck,
to the bank and get a home.
come
Go
suck
get a
on my,
home
come
loan.
suck on my bone. Yeah. Yep. That's it. You got it.
Can we go back to that last one again if you want? Suck on my bone? What? What is that? What the hell? That's embarrassing.
I don't know, man. I was just yelling out shit.
Yeah.
You were talking about home loans, and I was talking about sucking on my bone. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought it fit in pretty good, but evidently not.
Well, no, it just didn't have anything to do with a home loan. That was my whole thing.
I mean, you could get somebody to suck on your bone while you were getting a home loan. It could happen.
Yeah, there's actually category porn where that is a category.
Yes, I've seen it.
Of course you have, you dirty little freak.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about it unless you just said something about it. You said something about it before I did.
Yeah, but you said you already knew about it, though. So how could you not know about it if I hadn't said anything about it when you already knew about it?
But
right after I said something, you already knew something about it.
But you said it before me.
Yeah, no, but you still knew about it before I said something about it.
Right, but we would
Don't act like you ain't know nothing about it.
We would have never known this conversation was going to take place if you hadn't ever said anything about it. So technically, you brought it up before me, which it was on your mind before it was mine. You feel me?
Oh, it's always on my mind, my friend. It's always on my mind.
Realty porn? That's weird. You have a realty porn? You have a realty porn fetish?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I think it's the stockings and the little innocent yet dirty little slut, mixture. You know what I mean?
I guess.
What's your real estate agent look like? What does your real estate agent look like?
Not anything like comes from a porn. I've never seen a real estate agent that looks like that.
I have a damn my insurance sales agent. It's pretty hot.
We're not talking about real life insurance salesmen. We're talking about
Yeah, but they're the same thing.
Not really.
They're salesmen and women.
We're talking about
salesmen and women. They just sell different things.
We're talking about realty porn here. We're not talking about life insurance porn. Okay. You don't
Well, maybe there's a life insurance porn. Hi, do you have insurance? Me and my cock would like to come in and talk to you about,
Yeah, maybe so.
Is it okay if my black friend comes in with me too? He's parking the car.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen life insurance salesman porn. I don't think I've ever seen that. I've seen realty porn, but not life insurance salesman.
No, I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna produce it, narrate it. Then I'm gonna throw everybody off and do like subtitles at the bottom. That's the kind of porn I would do with subtitles.
Subtitle porn?
Yeah, like it'd be in a different language. And it would be a voiceover, but in English.
Yeah, but moans are moans. Moans don't have a language, do they?
Yeah, but dude, what kind of porn they don't talk in your porn? Holy shit. My man's on that weird shit.
Not all the time.
Oh, just straight banging. Did you hit play, huh? Deep, anal.
Yeah, I done went through this with you. I don't get into anal porn, man. That's not my thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
You ain't been to prison. You don't know what it's like.
I don't have
You ain't got good taste of it.
I don't have to go to prison.
Once you go anus, that's it.
I was getting ready to finish that or what?
You just go anus. Ain't no coming back from that.
No? Huh. No coming back from anus.
No, that's a wrap. That's a wrap right there with a W and a W on it. That's a wrap with a W.
Right. That's not a rap about. That's not a rap about anus.
No.
Huh.
Unless the rap was a prefix of the word rapport.
I don't think that's where that comes from.
No, sure doesn't. Sorry, I went out there for a minute. I was spaced out there for a second.
Yes, you were. Absolutely.
This is what the big road does to you out there, ladies and gentlemen. Being out here on the big road. This big road ain't for the weak. All right, now this big road ain't for the weak out here. Okay.
No.
How many got a beat this in the window? Oh my God. Yeah, that was sorry. Can we edit that out? Don't put that in there.
Okay. I'll make sure to cut that out.
Well, I was trying to do like truck drivers, do this crazy job, we're tough. Then oh my God, there's a bee. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure riding in a truck like that and a bee gets in the cab, I'm pretty sure it's chaos. So.
Yeah, it is. Sure is. I've swerved 3 lanes over, swatting at a damn bee before.
Yeah, but do you get that gay vibe going on when a bee gets in the cab? Is that automatic, or is that something that you just do?
Yeah, of course. I don't want to get stung.
Is that for? Are you spokesman for all truck drivers right now, or is that just for you? Do you?
Dude, just down here on the southeast. Just southeast drivers.
Okay.
Drivers. But that's a AS on the end of that.
Right.
Drivers.
Yeah.
How about it there, drivers?
Sound like a trucker from Long Island or something.
I just say, how about it, whoever I'm talking to? Like I'm going southbound right now. So if I wanted to see what was up the road to spill, I would say, how about it, northbound? Talk to me. And they'd be like, yeah, come on, southbound. Come on, would you go ahead? I'm like, hey, how about it now, northbound? Would you leaving the back door there? Come back. And they'd be like, ain't leave nothing to it but to do it. Go ahead and do it how you want to, that tempo. And I'm like, whoo, tempo on that one, driver. Tempo on that one.
Just like that?
Pretty much. That's how it goes down, I heard.
Huh.
But when I first got into the truck driving business, of course, like most people who are not in it, they want to play on the CB radio a little bit, So I got on that thing, but I hadn't been in the truck driving business. So I didn't know any lingo or anything like that. But I knew what direction we was going in. We was heading west. So I was like, how about it there, eastbound? They were like, yeah, come on. I was like, so what are you doing? I used to do that when I used to piss them off. They were like, some of them be like, not much, just right down the road. I'm like, I did.
Huh. You wouldn't just.
It's a crazy world out here, man. It's a crazy world out here. It's a tough life out here on the big road.
Yeah, you wouldn't just say, just how about it there, northbound? And they go, all right, now southbound. Just normal conversation. Why's it got to be all drug out and weird like that?
Cool. You don't want it to be all drug out and cool like that, huh? Is that what you're saying? I understand.
Yeah, but who says that's cool? Another truck driver? Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean America.
No. I've never heard anybody say, you know what my favorite language is? What's that, Reginald? The way truck drivers talk. It's the funniest shit in the world.
It's called CB lingo, first of all. Let's get it together over here, okay?
Never heard of that.
Well, I don't know if you're aware of this, but they actually offer it as an elective at a majority of your high schools.
Truck driver lingo?
CB lingo. Holy shit. Truck driver doesn't walk up to another truck driver at the truck stop and like, how about it there, westbound? He talks to him like a regular old cow. So it's not truck drivers talk, it's CB talk.
Oh shit. Well, why not though? That would make it cool. That would make it cool.
Yeah.
That would be the equivalent. That would be the equivalent of pointing at a man and going, "All right, now."
Yeah, but see, when you talk to another truck driver, you describe his truck to him first. You'd be like, hey, "How about it there, red freight shaker?" So, I mean, if in your theory, in your world, I would walk up to the guy, "Hey there, blue jeans."
Yeah.
How about it there, blue jeans? Can you point me towards the grape?
Yeah, well, I mean that would make it a whole lot cooler if it was like that.
No.
Yeah, it would make it a whole lot cooler.
So watch out now, blue jeans. Coming up on your left side. Coming up on your left side.
Standing in line at the buffet.
Yeah.
That would
the whole thing, man.
That would be very interesting to hear that take place at a restaurant.
Yeah. Well, now, if you visit your local TA truck stop, you go in there to the restaurant, and by the way, TA truck stops are the only ones that still have the restaurant. All the other ones got like Popeye's chicken and all that shit, but fast food crap.
Yeah.
But you go sit up there at that table, that driver's table, and you'll hear all kind of damn CB talk, trucker talk.
Because I just imagine a whole truck stop restaurant full of truckers just yelling at one another across the table and across the restaurant at one another in trucker language, trucker lingo.
Yeah. I mean, I personally wouldn't have the need to talk to old truck driver all the way over there on the other side of the damn restaurant.
Well, no, you just, you get ready to finish up your plate right there, and you get ready to get up. And you go, all right there, blue jeans, and you point at him across the restaurant, and he hollers.
All right there, blue jeans.
Yeah, what's your 20? And he right over here. All right now. And he point at you. You know
what I hear about asparagus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's pretty gay. I'm a little upset at myself that I humored you as long as I did.
That's good shit, man.
I should have known better.
It's good shit.
Shit, I'm about tuckered out after that. Let me suck on some hard candy over here. Yo, am I the only one? With Fireballs, I'm a truck driver, so I suck on some hard candy. And as soon as I put it in my mouth, I say I'm gonna suck on it until it's doggone I'm not gonna bite it. Not even 2 minutes go by, and I bite it.
I don't like the way you say suck on. Don't say that anymore. Makes me feel uncomfortable.
What you mean?
The way you say suck on. You said suck on about 5 times in the last minute. I don't like the way you say suck
So
on.
So the word hard is fine.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, the word hard on is fine, but suck on, that makes me feel uncomfortable.
No, I said suck on hard candy.
Yeah, that's what
You're telling me only the suck is that's the only problem?
No, the suck on.
So
Not just the word suck, but the whole phrase suck on.
Oh.
Yeah.
What else do you expect me to do to it?
I don't know, wall it around in your mouth or something. You can get literally go.
Yeah, you're right. You don't literally suck on it.
Right. He's over there with a fireball just. The damn Paycheck,
you're
you love fucking fireballs, don't you?
You're at work making that noise?
Huh?
You're at work. Dude, I hate that. People like,
What did you say?
You working all by yourself? Ain't nobody in there?
No, right by myself, son.
Oh. Well, that's ironic. I'm sitting over here in the truck all by myself. That's how I like it, though, man. I've noticed as I grow older, the less patience I have, and the less I like to be around other folk.
Huh. Wonder why that is.
I don't know. Probably because
you're a grumpy ass old man, probably.
Well, no, actually, the grumpy old man comes from a guy that has worked his entire life, has a lot of old injuries, and now he's ornery because all he did was work his whole life, and his body is sore. Yeah. You heard it you heard it here first, folks.
Well, what do you call what you are then?
I'm a logistician.
Run that by me one more again.
I'm a logistician.
Logistician.
Yeah.
What does that got to do with being a grumpy old man? I know what a logistician is. It's somebody that works in logistics. But what does that got to do with being a grumpy old man?
You was logisticizing so much when you was growing up that you just grumpy about it now. You grumpy. You don't want to be on no time schedule anymore. You know what I mean? Right. You want to sleep regular? You gonna sleep regular hours?
Huh.
You working on them logistics now. You hear me? You on the down low logistics. So now you a logistician. You're low. You on the way out.
There's a difference.
Now, this conversation is like getting super weird, and I'd like it to stop.
You the one took it there, man, not me. I'm just saying.
Right.
All right, well, that concludes another fucking phone call episode of Conversations with Paycheck and Red.
Aye. Did you say aye?
Yeah, I did. I said aye.
That's disrespectful.
No.
Aye.
No, I didn't say aye.
Are you on a fucking boat right? Are you on a boat right now?
Yeah, I'm on a big ass freight liner. A big ass ocean liner.
A freight liner.
I don't know why. I guess we're talking about trucks too much.
All right, well, let me get on down the road a little bit.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, brother. I'll yell at you later.
All right, bud.
Later.
But you might as well go over to the roughneckbeardcompany.com and get you some beard products. Take care of that best friend on your face. He'll thank you for it later. Make sure you use promo code Paycheck15 to save 15% off your next order.
then you might be able to put in, if they allow you to put multiple codes in there, put Wayne sent me for an additional 10%.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You've been listening to the Conversations with Paycheck and Red podcast. Check out Paycheck and Red on Facebook at Paycheck and Red, Instagram at Paycheck and Red podcast, and Twitter at Paycheck and Red. And don't forget, paycheckandred.com, where you can buy merch, you can subscribe to the podcast, and you can listen to the podcast.
Hey folks, Brandon Fisher here, the host of Sac Em Up Sundays, the show that talks about everything and fucking nothing.
That's the best opening to a Christmas special ever, is talking about the accidental N-bomb, like right out the fucking gate.
Brought to you by two people who don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Why are we eating the audience?
Join us each week as myself and Dipsy D go down some of the deepest rabbit holes.
Shoots himself in the dick and shit. It's like, Bridge, put it down. Papa Doc had one.
Ask the hard-hitting questions. Why do you think Santa did not stop the Holocaust? And learn the truth once and for all.
But at the end of the day, you have to know who you are. You're a fucking potato. You're a fucking potato.
Aliens orchestrated 9/11.
They fucking went Independence Day on that bitch.
That's it. They
green beam on that bitch.
They orchestrated 9/11 so that we would enter into the forever war with the Middle East, which would ultimately wipe out humanity, so that the aliens could then come on in and reclaim planet Earth, which used to be theirs. You can join us each week for more hilarious bullshit over at DramaCityProductions.com. Oh man, we need a mop. It's about to get messy.
Drama City Productions.
It's a podcast network that brings you several genres of podcasts: movie reviews, true crime, comedy, interviews, and much more. Visit DramaCityProductions.com to find all the amazing shows today. Find Drama City Productions on Twitter and Instagram at DCP Network. And stay in touch with the network and all the podcasts available. DramaCityProductions.com, where podcasting lives.